Someone has been messing with the DC Comics universe, but which character could be that powerful? Well, perhaps someone not from their universe. Hello there, welcome to Back Issue Update. I will be your host, Josh Dubon. DC's New 52 relaunched most of their comics back to issue 1, and continuity was just thrown out the window. It's not until a few years later at the start of DC's Rebirth event where we get a clue on why this reset happened. Caught out of time, Wally West explains that it was during Flashpoint, when Barry Allen was attempting to repair the damage he had done to the time stream, that someone was watching, and when history was coming back together, they attacked and stole 10 years from the DC universe. More powerful than Reverse Flash, even more powerful than Darkseid, and by the end of the issue, it's pretty clear who Wally West is talking about, as Batman finds the iconic smiley face pin that belongs to the comedian in Watchmen. And during the epilogue, the point is even further driven home when a passage from Watchmen spoken by Dr. Manhattan says, "In the end, nothing ends, Adrian. Nothing ever ends." Jump to a special Batman the Flash story titled The Button, when Batman is attacked by the Reverse Flash, who then steals the comedian's button to track down the mystery of where it came from. The Reverse Flash finds himself somewhere in space begging for his life and subsequently being obliterated, claiming he saw God. He drops the comedian's pin, and it's picked up by the blue hand of Dr. Manhattan himself. So who is Dr. Manhattan? Well, there's a lot of ground to cover in the Watchmen series, so here's some of the main points you'll need to know. Watchmen was a comic written by Alan Moore back in the late 1980s. In it, Jonathan Osterman was a nuclear physicist until he was caught in a particle test that transformed him into a blue, godlike being who goes by Dr. Manhattan. He then goes on to become a weapon for the United States and a member of the Crime Busters alongside members like the Comedian, Rorschach, and Silk Spectre. As Dr. Manhattan's powers and concept of space and time grew, so did his separation from mankind. And after the squid monster attack on New York City planned by the hero Ozymandias, I know, I'm skipping over a lot, Dr. Manhattan tells Ozymandias that he is leaving this galaxy for one less complicated, or perhaps he will go create one of his own. So we know Dr. Manhattan is out there somewhere, pulling the strings of the DC universe like a grand puppet master. But as of this recording, his true whereabouts and motives are up for speculation. But the ongoing series titled Doomsday Clock, written by Jeff Johns, is working on answering these questions, as we follow the Watchmen characters work their way through the DC universe looking for their blue god. Rorschach meets Batman, Ozymandias meets Lex Luthor, and so much more. Doomsday Clock issue 7 of 12 comes out this Wednesday, September 26th, and is said to finally reveal Dr. Manhattan's motives. And here's a look at some other comics that are coming out this week. Edge of Spider-Geddon number 4, Heroes in Crisis number 1, Infinity War's Iron Hammer number 1, Justice League Odyssey number 1, and Justice League Dark number 3. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow us on Instagram for more regular content, and be sure to tune in next week for more Back Issue Update.